All right, Maya. So the Tennessee Titans, along with most of the NFL, in fact, all the NFL right now, have kicked off training camp. It's an exciting time of the year. We're seeing a lot of new faces on the Tennessee Titans, waiting to see how that offense shakes out, mainly, specifically at the wide receiver position. And I know you have an update there, but before we get into that, we've got a really big, exciting announcement here. We've partnered once again with Ultra Game NFL to give away some free NFL merch. To enter this giveaway, check out and stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll give you all the details you need. But first, comment below. That's the first step you got to do to enter the giveaway. Just let us know how you think Titans training camp is going so far. Let us know if you think it's going good, bad, or what you'd like to see. And make sure you stay tuned to the end for all the details on how to win some awesome Titans merch. But Miles, why don't you tell us the latest going out of Tennessee right now?
Yeah, Nick, one thing Titans fans may like to hear is about their new rookie receiver, Treylon Burks. He slimmed down a bit. They said he's lost about, 6 pounds. They say he's looking a lot better conditioning-wise. That was a big contention point for him coming into the league. They were saying his conditioning was way, way off. Some people say he might have had asthma, something like that. But he looks good now. And he's even playing good in practice as well. Over on the Tennessean, they talk about Treylon Burks and 7-on-7 drills with Ryan Tannehill, and he made a pair of really nice deep ball catches. Some diving catches, done a little bit of acrobatics. He's looking like this receiver that you wanted to draft in the first round. He's like a nice guy. But all things considered, there was a lot of concern about him. But you're seeing more, okay, take a step back. The Titans know what they're doing. This guy is special. He's a good player. And I feel like we're hearing shades of Jamar Chase all over again. People talk about, oh, he can't see the ball. He can't even catch the ball. He's dropping all over training camp. And then he goes out, and between him and Joe Burrow, they set the league on fire and make it all the way to the Super Bowl. So I think we need to take a step back, let Burks get through the training camp, and then we'll go from there. But I think you have a little more on Burks and Tannehill. Why don't you tell us what you got, Nick?
Yeah, so I think, obviously trading away A.J. Brown, going to Treylon Burks was an interesting decision, I'm sure, from a lot of Titans fans. But people forget that A.J. Brown kind of stepped back a little bit last year. He finished outside the top 100 in a number of key statistics and had a career low in yards per reception. He finished only 45th in the NFL in yards per catch, which is strange, right? The Titans are an aggressive down-the-field passing offense. They use the play action off that run game with Derrick Henry to strike down the field. That's how they make their MO. But according to Next Gen Stats, if you pull up the heat chart there of Ryan Tannehill of where his success was as a passer, it's not down the field, right? He's average to a little bit below average when he's beyond 10 yards, which to me is extremely surprising. There should be a lot of opportunities because everyone's keen right now on Derrick Henry and potentially Haskins in the running game. That's why having a guy like Burks, I was really excited to see that he was making some big plays down the field, connecting with Tannehill, because that's exactly why they brought him into the fold, to be that legitimate big play receiver, whether it's beating people with speed over the top or catching those 15, 20-yard, dig routes behind the linebackers and play action and, getting some run after catch after that. That's exactly why the Titans drafted him and why they felt very comfortable trading away A.J. Brown and going with Burks.
Yeah, if looking at this chart, the more you dig into it, you can tell last year Tannehill had to lean a lot on some checkdowns, on some 10-yard and in type throws. Even outside the numbers, wasn't very comfortable up the middle, so to speak. But deep is where he really seemed to struggle on the sidelines, especially. And I think a guy like Burks can open up that portion of the field for the Titans. And like you said, when you have running back like Henry and a strong running offense, they fill the box in the middle to stop the run, and it opens up those sections of the field. So now that you have a guy in Burks who's really explosive, a big-time playmaker like that, you can get him down in those sections, and if they work on this deep passing game, it'll be one more threat to the Titans' offense to kind of scare the opponents. They're not going to know whether to stack the box to double cover Burks or what to do on this offensive side of the ball, and really might help Titans push through the playoffs like they're capable of doing. They have a strong defense. They have a very good run game. If they can get the passing game to that level as well, Ryan Tannehill, rather, is a very efficient passer. He's a very efficient quarterback, a really strong. I'd say he's a little bit over a game manager, but he's kind of quite right there. And this is the kind of weapons he needs around him to take you a little bit further in the playoffs, don't you think?
Yeah, especially when you look at, how their roster is structured, right? You look at a team like the San Francisco 49ers and the run they had last year. I compared Burks to Deebo Samuel coming out of college when we looked at him in Arkansas. And I look at what the Titans are trying to do here, and it's very, very similar. They want to be a play action team. They want to be a bootleg team. So they need to have that one possession receiver to come up big in some third down, some situations. That's Robert Woods. So the 49ers comp would be George Kittle in those kind of situations. And they need a big play guy over the top, your run after catch guy to kind of be that game changing threat. And that's exactly what Deebo Samuel is for the 49ers. And that's exactly what Treylon Burks could be for the Tennessee Titans. And that's what they missed. They drafted A.J. Brown of Ole Miss to be that kind of big play receiver. And he started his career really strong, like he was going to eventually become. And really, in a lot of ways, he was that from the very beginning. But he fell off a little bit last year. And especially now that he wanted a big deal, credit to the Tennessee Titans to realize, hey, we're going to be selling low on A.J. Brown, and we're going to be getting a really nice player here. We're going to be selling high on A.J. Brown, and we're going to be buying low on a really nice player in Treylon Burks.
All right, Nick, everyone's made it to the end of the video, and I'm sure they want some NFL merch just like this, fit to be out on the field for training camp as we go right now. This is some excellent, high-quality NFL merch. I love it, and I wear it all the time. And brought to you none other by our partner, Ultra Game NFL, and they want to give away some of this awesome merch to you, the fans. And I'm going to tell you exactly how you can enter that giveaway. First, leave us a like on the video. Second, leave us a comment. Tell us how the training camps have been going so far. Very easy. Third, and finally, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go find Ultra Game NFL's YouTube channel and subscribe to them. Better yet, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can check that out. And while they're there, Nick, what else can they do?
Yeah, listen, this merch is too good. You can't leave it up to a giveaway. You got to check out our affiliate link in the description box below. It'll take you right to the Amazon Ultra Game NFL store. So that way you can get all the awesome Ultra Game gear to support the team you love. It's training camp. Now's the time to get your gear for the season. Check out our link below in the description box.